Hello, my wonderful students. Welcome back to my channel. So, today we are going to see the part 2 video of class 4 max, chapter number 5, sharing and measuring. So, part 1 video is already completed. If you missed to watch it and then come back for part 2 video. And we all know off-year examination are going to start in September 2nd week. So the revision papers are already ready. So those who want to get the revision papers, you have to pay rupees 599 and get all those papers for English, Maths and EVS. Alright. So it is a payable paper. If you can pay and just get this paper for practice. Or if you want to join monthly classes, this is my mobile number 74186 19174. You can message to this number. I'll get back. 74186 19174. Alright. So we'll go to the page number 69 directly. Shade a portion of the Dokla to represent the fraction Sumedha would get when Dokla is shared equal among the given number of people. Discuss why the fraction gets smaller. So we already know why the fraction gets smaller. If number of people are included, then the fraction will get smaller and smaller. For example, if we already saw, right? So they had a guest back to back. So what happened? Initially they divided half, and when Kumar came they divided into 3, and when Pradeep came and it was divided into 4. So again another person came divided into 5. Likewise, if the people join more and more, if the number of shares will also be more and the size of the piece will get reduced. Alright. So next we will see the answer. So 2 people, Sumedha's share is 1 by 2. If 2 people came in, the Dokla will be shared to 2 of them. So half of the portion will be get by Sumedha. So here half is already written. You have to shade Sumedha's part here. So I'm shading out. So students, this question is important question for your exam. So listen very carefully. In middle of this video, I'll be giving 1 mark question, 2 mark important questions also. So do not skip it. Watch the entire video to understand. Next, if 3 people are in, Sumedha's share is 1/3. So 1/3. So this is the 3 part of the Dokla. So 1/3 will be Sumedha's share. So this part will be Sumedha's share. Okay. Next, 4 people came. So 4 people came. Sumedha part will be 1 by 4. So that is written as 1/4. 1/4. So one portion you have to shade it out. Okay. So next 5 people, then 1 by 5 would be Sumedha's share. It is written as 1/5. 1/5. So you have to shade this part. Okay. Next 8 people came. Sumedha's share is 1 by 8. So it is also written as 1/8 share. So one portion you can shade it out. Next 9%. So 1/9. It is also written as 1/9. So one of the part. Okay. So I'm giving one important question now. In case if 2 person are coming, then what would be the share? If they are asking this question, if totally 4 people are there and 2 person are getting the share, then it will be 2 by 4. Okay, for example, Sumedha and Lee's share. Okay, if they are asking how much 2 person share is, then you have to shade. I'll give it in a different color. You have to shade this portion also. Then it is 2 by 4. Okay, next. Using the fraction kit given at the end of the book, answer the following questions. Okay, there is a fraction kit given at the end of the book. We have to check that and answer these questions. Let's read the question. Share your observation about different piece and whole. So okay, I'll go to that page. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so this is the page, fraction kit page. So what they're asking, share your observation about the different pieces and the whole. So here, this is the whole. I'll write in yellow color. Okay, yeah. So this is the whole part, and we have half here. Not visible. Okay, so we have half, and we have 1/3, and here 1/4, and we have 1/5, and we have 1/6 part, and 1/7 part, 1/8, and 1/9. So what is the observation here? The observation is when the piece gets smaller, when the parts increases. Okay, so the pieces are getting smaller when we divide with number of person. For example, in a party, if you are bringing two children, they'll be getting half portion each. Okay, but if you are bringing more than 5, for example 8 children, then 1/3. Okay, so this will be divided into 8 students, then each will get 1/8, so the piece size will become smaller. Okay, so the observation is if we bring more children, the pieces will get smaller. So you can write the piece gets smaller when the number of part increases. Okay, that is the observation. So you can write the piece gets smaller when the number of parts increases. Okay. Next. Take any two different pieces of the fraction kit and compare them and discuss which one is smaller and why. Okay, let me take any two of this. Okay, we will take 1/4 and 1/5. So which one is smaller? 1/5 is smaller. I'll mark this. Okay, 1/5 is small. Okay. Sorry. So 1/5 is smaller because if you look at the portion, this was shared only within 4 of them and this was shared within 5 of them. So the we already know when the piece becomes more, the quarter or the quantity also becomes less. So here 1/4 is greater and 1/5 is smaller. So when you compare with 1/4 and 1/2, so which is greater? 1/2 will be greater. 1/4 and 1/2. Because this was shared only with 2 people and this was shared with 4 people. For example, I'll draw maybe a cake. Okay, I'm drawing a cake, and if this is divided with 2 children, this portion, each will get this portion. But if it is divided with 4 children, each will get this portion. So this will become 1/4, 1/4 piece cake, smaller piece. Correct? So 1/2 is greater than 1/4. Okay? Next. Sumedha noticed that when a whole is divided in larger number of parts, each part gets smaller. Do you agree with Sumedha? Yes, I do agree with Sumedha. Correct. That is because we are getting more shares. So once we get more share, the portion will also reduce. If you see here 1 by 2, we are having bigger piece of dokla. But if you see 1 by 9 share, you will get only small piece of dokla. Okay, next. Sumedha says, when I join 5 piece of 1 by 5, it makes a whole dokla. Try to do yourself with your fraction kit. Okay. So 5 piece of 1 by 5 dokla. So here where is 1 by 5 dokla? So here we have 1 by 5. So how many pieces of 1 by 5 we need to make a whole? 1 minute. I'll join and tell you. Okay. First we will take this piece. So this is the first piece of 1 by 5. Okay, and this is the second piece of 1 by 5. Okay, first piece, second piece, and this is the third one, and this one is the fourth piece, and this one is the fifth piece of dokla. So how many pieces of 1 by 5 is required? We need 5 pieces. So here Sumedha says, when I join 5 piece it makes whole dokla. Yes, the answer is yes. And we did it with the fraction kit. We will do 1 by 8 also. Okay. So how many 1 by 8 pieces? So this one is important question, students. You will get in 1 mark question and also in 3 mark questions. Okay. When I prepare a worksheet, I'll make sure I add these questions. So it will be very, very useful. Okay. So how many 1 by 8 pieces required? So it is an 8 portion share. So you will need 8 pieces. So this is the first piece. And this is the second piece. Third piece. Second piece. Third piece. Fourth one. Fifth one. Sixth one. Seventh one. And eighth. Okay. Likewise, number of person or number of share would be the number of pieces. So 1 by 9, how many pieces required? 9 pieces. So 1 by 7, how many pieces required? 7 pieces. Half, how many pieces required? 2 pieces. Okay. Next. Sumedha says that this part is 1/3 of complete whole. Why she is saying so? So Sumedha is eating a dokla here and she is telling that is 1/3 of a complete whole. Why she is saying whole? So see she is holding a dokla in her hand and she is eating 1/3 of the piece. So it is divided into 3 pieces. And one she is already having in her hand and 2 pieces are left out. So that is the reason she is telling she is having 1/3 of a complete whole. So this is the 1/3 piece which she is holding in her hand. Okay, next. Let us try fill in the blanks for both fraction are parts of same whole. Use fraction kit if necessary and share your thoughts. Okay. Next, dash is greater than dash. Okay, so 5 by 1 by 5 or 1 by 4. So we'll go to fraction kit. We already know the part which is lesser share will be greater in number. So here we have 1 by 4 and this is 1 by 5. So which share is more? 1 by 4 because this is shared with only with 4 people but this is shared with 5 people. So when the part becomes more, the size will get reduced. We already know that. So 1 by 4 is greater. 1 by 4 is greater than 1 by 5. Okay, easily you can able to find the answer, students. It is very, very simple. So you no need to use the fraction kit also. By seeing itself, you can able to get the answer. Okay, next. So next we have, which is greater, 1 by 9 is greater or 1 by 6 is greater. So this is 6 divided, only given with 6 people, but this is 9 given with 9 people. So the piece will obviously will get reduced. So 1 by 6 is greater and 1 by 9 is smaller. Okay, in case if they are asking in exam 1 by 2 or 1 by 6, obviously it will be 1 by 2. Okay, because it is divided only within 2%. Okay, next you have to mark the symbol here. So which is greater, 1 by 6. Dash is smaller than dash. You can have this number 1 by 2 or 1 by 6. Okay, so you can write 1 by 6 is smaller than 1 by 2. Okay, next. My flower garden either has seeds of 5 different flowering plants: rose, marga, lily, marigold and jasmine. She decided to plant them equally in her garden as shown in the picture. So look at this picture. We have rose, marga, lily, marigold and jasmine. I have few lily seeds, so I will plant rose in 2 parts. So here her revised plan is shown here. What she is telling? She is telling, I have few lily seeds. So she is having few lily seeds. So I will plant rose in 2 parts. So here rose is there. See? And here also rose is planted. So what she has done now, she has few lily seeds. So I will plant rose in 2 parts. So she planted rose in 2 parts here. Okay, look at the garden and answer the question. So this is like your exam important question. So not expect the same question, but they will ask you in different pattern. Okay. So, okay, morga is 1/5 or 1/5 part of the garden. Okay, so here, so how many parts are there totally? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And morga is one among them, so it is 1/5, 1 by 5 or 1/5 part of the garden. So marigold in dash part of the garden, so here we have marigold. So marigold again 1 by 5 or 1/5, 1/5 part of garden. Again jasmine, where is jasmine? Jasmine is here. Jasmine is also 1 by 5 or 1/5 part of the garden. Rose 1/5 and 1/5 part of garden of 2 by 5, 2/5 part of garden. So look at this picture. We have rose here and here also. It is 2 by 5, which is 2/5 part of garden. Okay, look at the garden and answer the question. So now look at the garden here. So we have rose here, again here we have rose, and this white flower is morga, and I think this is marigold. Okay, so now we have questions. So moringa in dash part, it is in 1 part. So one of the part, so it is 1 by how many here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1 by 5. Next, marigold. So marigold in dash part, we have marigold again 1 by 5 or 1/5. You can write 1 by 5 or you can write 1/5. Next, rose. So if you see rose, we have 1, 1, and here second part and here third part. So 3 by 5. Okay, so roses 1 by 5, 1 by 5, 1 by 5. The total part of 3 by 5, it is 3/5 part. Okay, it is 3/5 part. So look at the garden now. So we have how many roses? 1, 2, 3, 4 roses. So 1 by 5 4 times. So marigold you have only one part. So this is 1/5. This is 1/5 part, but rose we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times 1 by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the total is 4 by 5 part. Okay. So next we have a complete whole, that is 5 by 5, which is equal to 1 complete whole. Fully the rose is planted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 times. The rose is 5 part of the complete garden. Okay. Next, so students, this question is very important for your exam. You can expect this question in your examination. Not by flowers, they can give some other thing or some other material, books or anything, and they will ask you to check on the parts. Important question. Okay. Next, make a flower garden with 7 flowering seeds: morga, marigold, jasmine, rose, lily, hibiscus, and periwinkle. Marigold 1/7 and rose and hibiscus in 3/7 part each. Okay, I'm going to use the colors, students. What I'm going to do with the color of the flower, I'm going to color it out. Okay, so marigold is in yellow color 1/7, so I'm going to use yellow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I'm going to color marigold 1/7. So this is marigold. Students, you can write marigold inside if you want. If you don't have color pencils, you just write marigold inside this box. Or else I'll do this one. This is 1 minute. Okay, what I'll do this one. It looks much better. Okay, so marigolds. Okay, does it look like a flower, students? Okay, next. Hibiscus in 3/7. So 3/7 part is hibiscus. So hibiscus will be in a red color, or it will be in a reddish orange. So hibiscus. Okay, so next. So this is not planted with anything now. So because 1/7 part, okay, 1 minute, students. Marigold 1/7 and rose and hibiscus in 3/7. Okay, both rose and hibiscus. So hibiscus is completed. Now we will do rose. Rose obviously in red color. Okay, rose. Next, lily in, okay, this is not divided, you have to divide. Lily in 3/7, marigold in 2/7, and periwinkle and another 2/7. Okay, first we will divide this into 7 parts. I'll do in black color. If you have scale, use your scale to divide very equally, students. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts. Okay, so lily in 3/7. So lily we have like light pink color. Okay, this is like lily flower. Okay, next you have marigold 2/7. Marigold is in like yellow. 2/7. And we have periwinkle 2/7 again. We do that flower in purple. Okay, next morga is 5/7 part and hibiscus is 2/7 part. Okay, first we will separate it. 7 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, morga. Okay, 7, 5 parts. 4 and 5. I'll do it in maybe blue. These are flowers. Okay, next we have hibiscus 2/7. So hibiscus 2/7. Okay, so now we have completed this one. So this is like periwinkle. It's in pink color, students. So next, dream dosa designer. So Karan makes dosa differently. He makes dosa based on the customer choice with various toppings on a single dosa. Customer can choose the following toppings: classic potato, spicy onion, chili paneer, tangy tomato. Karan help in making these special dosas. So he is a dosa maker. Karan, what he's having? He is having like 4 different flavors so that he can apply on the top of the dosa. My favorite is always masala dosa, ghee masala dosa. It will be like yummy, yummy. Okay, next see. So flavors of dosa: classic potato, spring onion, chili paneer, tangy tomato. The part is 1/4 of each. For example, so this is a whole dosa, and if I'm ordering a dosa and I'm asking I want a classy potato and I want cheese paneer, then what he will do? He will divide this dosa in 2 equal parts. In one part he will put spicy onion, another part he will put cheese chili paneer. If I'm asking that I need all the flavors: classic potato, spring onion, chili paneer and tangy tomato, then this will be divided into 1/4 of each part, then each part will be divided separately depending upon the flavors as shown in this picture. So we have spring onion, tangy tomato, chili paneer, classic potato. So each is having 1/4. 1/4 of the portion. Next, do it yourself. Write the fraction of each of the toppings in the following dosa. Now we have fractions here. So we have chili paneer and classic tomato. So chili paneer is 1. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 chili paneer. So how many portions we have first? 1. 1 minute. Do it in black. So how many portions we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. So chili paneer, how many portions? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 by 6. And classic potato, 6 parts. So how many? 2. 1, 2. Okay, if you add 4 by 6, 2 by 4, you will get 6 by 6, which is the whole of this dosa. Okay, next we have tangy tomato. So 1, 2. 2 part of tangy tomato. And classic potato, 1, 2, again 2 part of classic potato. And spring onion, again 2 part. So if you add everything together, 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 by 6 is 1 whole dosa. Okay. Next you have spicy onions. How many part you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 by 6. And tangy tomato, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 by 6. Oh, I'm sorry students, 1 minute. Let me count one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the part is, I must to count the total part. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 parts. Okay. So 4 parts of spicy onion, 4 parts of tangy tomato. And this is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts. So tangy tomato is 1 by 6 part. Classic potato 2, 1, 2, 2 by 6 part. Spicy onion 3, 1, 2, 3. So 3 by 6 part. Okay, next. Now you can make different dosa based on the demand. Okay, now we can make different dosa. So first make dosa with 2 by 3 toppings of spicy onion, 1 by 3 of classic potato. So if you see the denominator, it is 3. So you have to divide the dosa in 3 equal parts. Okay, 3 by 2 topping of spicy onion. So spicy, I'm going to write yes for spicy, or I will shade with a red color. Spice will be like dark, right? So these 2 parts spicy. Okay, next 1 plate of classic potato. I'll just put a mild color. Okay, so spicy part, and this is classic potato. Next, make a dosa with 8 pieces. First, its denominator is 8. You have to divide in 8 equal parts. Always use your scale to put the line so that you will get easily. Okay, next we have 3 classic potatoes. Okay, 3 potatoes. Where is yellow color? So first one, second one, okay, third one, okay. So potato, so pea, potato. Next, one of chili paneer. So one of chili paneer. So chili is spicy, so let's do in red color. Okay, we'll make paneer cubes. Okay, so this is chili paneer. Next we have tangy tomato. So tangy tomato will do in orange. How many tangy tomatoes we have? 4. Okay, 4 parts of tangy tomato. Okay, we'll put slits of tomato also to show the tomato. So these are the tomatoes. Okay, so we'll mark the portions now. So here 2 by 3 of spicy onion. So spicy onion is, I put it in red. Then classic potato 1 by 3. Here you have 3 by 8 of classic potato, 1 by 8 of chili paneer, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 by 8 of tangy tomato mix. Okay. So Meena has 8 diyas. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To find 1/4, let us divide the number of diyas 4 equal parts. So what they have divided? They have divided this into 4 equal parts. Okay. So can you see how to divide the diyas 4 equal parts? Now color 2 diyas in red. So now can you see how to divide the device into 4 equal parts? Yes, we know how to. Now color 2 diyas in red. So any 2 diyas you can color it in red. Okay. So I think we can do this in our next video, students. We will finish this on our part 3 video. Okay, so as I already stated, if you have any doubts or if you have to join the monthly tuition, you can reach me, you can message me to the number which I have already written, 7418619174. Okay. So do well in your off year examination. I want everyone to score good marks. So the worksheet is also ready. If you want the worksheets, you have to pay rupees 599 and get these worksheets. I'll be sending through email. So all the worksheets are really going to be very helpful for your exam preparation, especially in maths. You need to practice more to get good marks, students. Okay, you have to practice more and more to score full marks. In maths, getting full marks is very easy, as you already know. You no need to write any essay and all in maths. Just need the steps, the methods, and how do you solve a problem. Okay, Bye bye, students, and take care.